Okay, I probably should have talked about this sooner, but is your system going to stop booting this month because the Secure Boot certificate expired? Stay tuned. Okay, this entire topic has been completely blown out of proportion. Let me put it this way, just to put everyone's mind at ease. If you do absolutely nothing in relation to your Secure Boot certificate, regardless of whether or not it's been updated or not, absolutely nothing is going to happen. That's right, your computer will still boot up like normal, and you'll still be able to do the same things you did before. But there's definitely a little more explaining that needs to be made. So that's what we're gonna do today. But first, I have to pay some bills. So check out today's sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by VIP-SCD-Key. Building a new PC right now isn't cheap. The cost of DDR5 and even SSDs is enough to break your budget. Why let an overpriced Windows license eat into your hardware fund? Instead of paying retail price, you should check out today's sponsor, VIP-SCD-Key, where you can pick up a valid Windows 11 license for around 20 bucks. Just go to the link in the description below and pick up a valid Windows 11 license key. During checkout, use the code CyberCPU for a 25% discount. Once you have your key, go to your activation settings in Windows 11 and click the link that says Change Product Key. Enter the product key you just purchased and hit Activate. Get a fully activated Windows 11 today without the sticker shock of retail prices. And check out their deals on Office as well. Now, back to the video. So this is a pretty simple process. Essentially, Windows Update is going to attempt to add a new Secure Boot certificate to your UEFI BIOS. If it's successful, then it will update your bootloader to accept the new certificate and everything's fine. In fact, you don't have to do anything or worry about anything. The entire process is completely invisible. Now, with that said, in some circumstances, if you're running an older system that isn't quite complying with the UEFI standards and Windows Update is unable to add the new certificate, then Windows won't update the bootloader and your system will still boot like normal with the old certificate. But here's where the problem comes in, is that without the new certificate, the bootloader won't be updated anymore. Windows Update won't be allowed to update it if any vulnerabilities are found in the future. So down the line, this could become a security issue, but it's not going to affect you at all right now. But either way, it's relatively easy to determine if this even applies to you. Let's jump on the system real quick and I'll show you how to verify your Secure Boot certificate. Let's check it out. Okay, so here we are in Windows 11 and Microsoft made this really easy, but I'm going to show you a couple of different ways to do this. So the first one is going to be go down here to your notification area, click on this little arrow right here and open up your Windows Security. Now from Windows Security, you want to click right here where it says Device Security. And then from there, right here, when you see Secure Boot, you should see a little green check mark. If you see a little green check mark, then you're golden. However, in this case, as you notice, this one says Secure Boot is on, but your device is using an older boot trust configuration that should be updated. There is not enough data to classify your device for automatic update. Visit the link below for more information. Now, this is irrelevant because I'm in a virtual machine. That's the reason why it says this. I'll go ahead and post a picture on the screen right now of what it should look like on yours. But either way, if you have that little green check mark right there, you should be good. But if you want a little extra information, then there's another way we can do it too. So I'm going to go ahead and close this, and then we're going to want to launch PowerShell. So click the Start menu and type in PowerShell and run this as an administrator. Okay, so this is the command you need to run. And as you can see, it is insanely ridiculous. And it's the shortest command that I can find to be able to do this. So I'll go ahead and put it on the screen right here, but I'll have it down in the description below so you can just cut and paste it. But if I, for any reason, forget to put it in the description, bug me in the comments and I'll make sure to do it. But anyway, you go ahead and paste this command, hit enter. And if it says false, you do not have the correct certificate. If it says true, then you do, and there's nothing to worry about. Now, if your computer has the 2023 certificate, then you don't have to worry about any of this. Everything is fine. But even if you don't, it's still not the end of the world. There's definitely an issue that's stopping Windows Update from applying the new certificate. It may be that you have an older firmware that requires your BIOS to be flashed to apply the new certificate. And there's also the possibility that you're running on unsupported hardware and your BIOS isn't even a UEFI BIOS. If you're running Windows 11 on a system with an MBR BIOS, then it's going to tell you that you don't have the Secure Boot certificate. That's because you don't have Secure Boot at all. And honestly, in those cases, I would just disregard the entire issue because it just doesn't apply to you. And either way, on older systems that Windows can't apply the Secure Boot certificate to, and the manufacturer doesn't have a BIOS update to solve the problem, then everything will just function like normal the way it currently sits. You just have an expired Secure Boot certificate, but your system will still boot. In fact, the only way your system will stop booting is if Microsoft revokes the 2011 certificate, which is likely not going to happen, at least not in the foreseeable future. But in the event that that does happen, then your system will stop booting. Granted, but the way that you fix it would simply be to go into the BIOS and disable Secure Boot. Then your system will boot normally. Because honestly, at that point, it doesn't care what the certificate is because it's disabled. And honestly, I'm not even sure why this has been such a fuss because this really isn't that big of an issue. But I think a lot of people are confused and that led to a few people commenting on other videos, so I decided to make a video to address it. But regardless of whether or not you have the new certificate or not, don't let it ruin your day. Your system's still gonna boot up. But now that you have extra time, since you're not worrying about that, check out one of these videos right here. And as always, you guys have a great day.